Haha. Got my goofy outfit on. We're gonna do a little Halloween thing this morning. Oh god, it's cold. Get my glove back on. I got the video going. Oh. Okay. Another very cold morning. Not quite as cold as it has been a few times. Man, I look silly with this hat on. So, I had some more ideas of how to do the Dungeons and Dragons campaign. I'm gonna have some characters based on people in my life. I'm gonna have a little fun with it. So, I'm gonna put my kids, my wife, my sister-in-law. She is a restaurant owner, so I thought, well, she could be a tavern keeper in the campaign. That'd be fun. Her husband does construction. He has he's a contractor, so I thought he could be a dwarf. So that'd be funny. And maybe they come, across a rundown castle or something that he's renovating. That would be funny. Because he likes to do traditional renovations of older buildings and stuff. And so I figured that would be funny to make that his character. And then my niece has always loved animals, so I figured making her some kind of ranger, an animal companion, would be funny. But it would give me, again, the people in my life that have had an impact on me would show up in the campaign as characters. So just take kind of their personality and their real life skill sets and things that they're interested in or things they did, and put them in the game. Thought that would be fun. I had a few ideas of what I would do with each character. I had a chess teacher growing up that I really liked, so put him in the game. Not quite sure what I want to do with him yet. I think technically he could be a chess teacher in Dungeons and Dragons. I don't think there's anything wrong with putting chess in Dungeons and Dragons, but having him in the game as sort of a mentor type character would be good. And then the other ideas I had were just around even people that I didn't like, bullies and stuff, make them evil characters in the game just for fun. They wouldn't know it was them. I wouldn't put anything identifying. I don't want to call anyone out, really. It's not the point of this. So, the good characters would, be obviously people that I respect and like. And then those characters, but again, cathartic for me, kind of get that out of my head so that I'm not, holding on to it anymore, and sort of a way to process what happened and move on from it. I thought that could be helpful to me to kind of dig up some stuff that I haven't thought about and bottled for a long time, because I'm a bottler. So it'd be a good way to get it out of there and do something with it that, could sort of be a release for me. And then, the other idea would be to try and take, just company that I worked for, could make them into, some sort of evil organization if it was a company I didn't like working for. If it was a company I liked working for, then make them a good organization, that kind of thing. Just, basic stuff. Nothing too crazy there. And then the last thing was, when I used to play Dungeons & Dragons, without really realizing it, when I would create a character that kind of was just me, but, had to, when you're the dungeon master, game master, whatever you want to call it, you kind of have to put yourself into the game at times because you're playing all the NPCs pretty much. What I would typically do is just take like one small facet of my personality and turn that into a character. So, there was a wizard who was kind of the, wise expert on certain things, and that was kind of me in IT, because I was always like the encyclopedia guy that, have you ever seen this before? Yes, and this is how you fix it. That was always my role in whatever company I worked for in IT. Come on out. Quit trying to run in the road. She's still doing it. I'm trying to I shortened her lead so she can't really run into the road, but she still keeps trying to run in front of my feet and go in the road, and I'm just like, I'm going to the other side in a minute. And then she's still doing it, and then when we go to the other side, she tries to go back in the road. And I'm like, stop trying to go on the road. There's nothing you want to sniff in the road, so you keep having to go off the road and back into the road. I'm just, and you just crisscross in front of my feet constantly. It's very annoying. Just stay on the side where everything is to sniff. Silly dogs. She's such a goop. Anyway. But then, take those characters and use it to sort of, I could create characters based on things I like about myself, things I don't like about myself, and try and make the good characters the parts of my personality and the parts of my, who I am that I like. And, the things I don't care for about myself that I want to change, make those characters the characters that are defeated in the campaign. If that makes any sense. So, use that as a way to process my own stuff and move on from it. So that was the ideas I had. We're getting ready to go do some Halloween stuff at a farmer's market. They're doing some kind of pumpkin thing here. And I'm wearing a Goofy costume. My wife is wearing a Minnie Mouse outfit. And my kids are dressed as Spider-Man. And I guess Ghost Spider-Girl. It's whatever the Disney female spider character is. I don't know. I haven't kept up with the lore on that. But there's some sort of female Spider-Girl character that is like a ghost spider or something. And it's the Disney Plus show. And my daughter's dressed as that. Of course, she tried to change the plans last minute this morning and said she wanted to go as a fairy, and we had to sit her down and be like, listen, we've planned this for months. You wanted to be Spider-Girl. We spent a decent amount of money to get you an outfit for it. And now the day of, you want to change it. It's just like, that's kids for you. But anyway, we're going to go do that. So this is going to be a slightly shorter video and a slightly shorter walk than the other two. But, hopefully the next video I do will actually be me getting to work on the campaign. I would like that. I got going to use Fantasy Grounds to work on it. It's a program for setting up your Dungeons and Dragons stuff. I still have it. It was in my Steam account. So I downloaded and installed it and got it updated and everything. So I'll get OBS reloaded on my laptop. I haven't used it forever. I used to use it to record stuff for work, actually. I tried streaming for a little bit, but I just didn't have the internet, so streaming in 480p and on a sporadic schedule with kids just didn't ever work. So I'll just use it to record and put that video up and make that a new series. So the daily dog walk vlog will keep going, but once a week I'll upload a video for the creating the campaign, working on characters, all that jazz, and it should be fun. Anyway, that was mostly what I thought about last night and this morning, and so that's pretty much all I got for this video. Like I said, hopefully the next recording I do will be me actually getting to put some of this stuff to, well, not to paper, because it'll be in a program, but get it all jotted down so that it actually starts to materialize and turn into something real instead of just thoughts in my head. So, see you next time, guys. I'm gonna head inside here in a minute, and we'll be heading out to do some fun, silly Halloween stuff with the kids. This coming week, I will try to keep the daily videos going. It's going to be a little tricky just because we got to take my son to get an MRI on Wednesday, and we got to travel to do it. So they may be slightly different daily dog walking videos. I don't know if it'll be around the neighborhood, but I'll try and keep it going, even if they're short, just so that it's consistent. Because I want to make this a consistent upload, even if nobody's really watching yet. But hey. I keep it going, then maybe it'll pick up steam, and you can use that to figure out what to keep and what to not keep in the next video. But anyway, guys, see you next time.